Right. Let's see if anyone's got anything to say. Tash and Lakanis are chilling out. Asan and Davrin want to talk. And Harding are never chilling out. Lara is chilling out. Emmerich is chilling out. Oh, can you feel it? We really are getting into the...
Hey, Lucanus.
Yes?
You and Nev?
Yes.
Nice catch.
Thanks.
And Spite's good with her?
No talking. When her hat comes off, go play with wisps.
Okay.
That's actually quite good. That's a good rule to have. It's like suck on the door, man. You still interrogating,
It's a simple test.
I am not loosening any of the wards around you simply to see whether you can learn new spells again.
Do you have any idea how frustrating that was, Valkarin? To be completely frozen in my spellcraft? And I could have fixed it by channeling through the skeletal construct that you destroyed. Speaking of which, what have you done with it?
That subject remains closed, Johanna.
Johanna doing a Cassandra. Right. There's no point in speaking to Varric, because Varric is dead, so... Balara, Harding and Nev probably chatting about the size of Lucanus's dick. I like that. I like that they've hooked up. I like that the companions are doing stuff outside of me.
Abundance.
Maxed up the Caretaker. New enchantments available. Can also upgrade everything. Fully upgraded Orchestrator's long coat. Got any outfits we really like? Wait. What's that? Just necrotic, fire, electric, necrotic. Pretty sure I'm out of resources now. Right.
Coin for your thoughts.
I'm fine.
Oh, there's an act for the road.
I'm just a little worried about everything. But we're gonna be fine, right?
You don't know that.
Very comforting.
Someone's gonna die.
We'll manage something. Might even make it out alive.
Slightly better.
I try.
Someone's gonna die. Balara isn't even there. Where is Balara? Balara isn't there because that's not Balara's thing. Let's talk to Balara before we go and talk to Asan, but Balara wants to go to the woods or something. I forget.
Still can't believe Solas helped us. I'll be thinking about that for a while.
Only because in some way it benefited him, because he's a dick. Want to talk about baby griffins?
Maybe tomorrow. Swimming? Don't push your luck. You're still learning how to fly.
You two have come a long way since we met.
Yeah, and he's still just a cub.
Wait till he's a teenager.
It's all about emotion with his son. What makes him happy, what makes him sad, or afraid. He's pure that way. No hiding anything.
It's a Scooby.
He likes you, you know it. He doesn't like you, he won't hold back.
What about me?
He's taken a shine.
Yeah?
Listen, I wanted to thank you. Without your help, the Griffins would have gone extinct all over again. You stepped up. They have a home because of you.
They'll grow up with the Wardens.
The Griffins have always belonged with the Wardens. Evka will give them a home and a purpose again. And I bet Hassan's brothers and sisters will agree.
He says as long as there are clear skies to roam, warm sun to nap, and bellyfuls of food, they'll be happy.
A Griffin's word is good enough for me.
Till Tosh teaches him how to swear.
That might actually be fun. See you around.
All right. Take you with your girlfriend.
You found your anger. Red, but real. And now with you again.
Forgive compassion if she caused offense.
Oh, I knew a spirit like her in the Inquisition. Cole. Are all spirits of compassion like, I don't know, friendly Mabari?
Spirits of compassion are kind and free with their experiences.
I wish I had a big hat.
I hated Cole. Alright. Probably going to get immediately ganked by some Canary motherfuckers. There's a war going on somewhere. It's got nothing to do with me, though. Some pure ore I can go and sell and maybe benefit the crows some. Get the translation. Join Tash and Ravain. Tash gets a translation of the ancient Canary tablet that holds clues to their past and future.
Avatash. The air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Canary, not Antam, but real Canary, like us. Their little ship avoided the Antam. They asked how I was. They told me I could go back to Parvalan with them, if I wanted.
The air is running away?
What do you mean the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing, but if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air?
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
My fucking knee. Do you want to go back?
Do you want to take the Canary up on their offer?
I used to think that I could never return, that the Antam broke me from the Qun when they took me away. But these Qunari said they could help me heal my mind. I would like that. I think I am ready. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Chthon is gone.
Yeah.
You have grafted your mother's horn to yours.
Yeah. Alchemist with the Lords did it for me. It'll grow now like my own.
And she will always be with you.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Evatash. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You okay?
You all right?
Just ready to get it over with. The Qunari translator said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
You are the chosen one, the dragonborn, etc.
Did the translator at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person and...
Look beyond the sea, white clouds race across the sky, forget cannon smoke.
Instead of just sending a translation?
Sorry. No food today. Next time.
Probably get all soggy anyway.
This is good. Simple.
Wet?
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
Are you the chosen one? Is it all bullshit? Is there purpose?
They got a ship past the Antam and the Ravani fleet?
It's a small ship. Probably snuck by with all the smugglers.
Okay.
You are Evatash and Rook. Chthon, who served as your Tomasran, was a friend to me.
Because you convinced Tash to learn about the Qun, they have sought out a Canary scholar. You will help Karash?
Are you really gonna be able to help Karash like you offered?
Yes. The Antam hurt many in the Qun when they launched their invasion on the south. Karash will go to those who heal the mind. It speaks well of Chthon that she helped him.
You are the linguist?
You study ancient Qunari language like Chthon did?
Yes. I study both the language and the culture of the first expedition. My hope is that by learning more of the first expedition, we can improve our understanding of ourselves.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's an honor to meet someone who has studied the first expedition.
Chthon was the most knowledgeable of us. Thank you for sending her notes.
Sure.
You wish to know of the tablet. Before I give you the translation, I must explain. What you learn here, I ask that you hold to yourself. What is there is sacred.
I wouldn't have learned it without Rook.
Then we will respect your trust. The tablet's message must only be spoken. It must not be written down.
So that's why you couldn't just send a letter?
Yes, the tablet warned us against doing so. I remember the words, but please, bring your fire to the tablet so that I can show you. By Dragon's fire, these words are revealed. Trust no story not hidden this way. When the adversary came, we mixed our blood with dragons to fight. Protect those with fire. They see what we cannot.
The adversary.
We fled across the sea, but there is no safety here. We have sickened, and will soon die. If more of us come from across the sea, then the adversary will follow. Beware the devouring storm.
The hell is the devouring storm?
What kind of Bashadon is this?
Proof you are needed.
This tells anyone willing to listen that you were not a mistake. In fact, the Qunari need you.
Only because of some stupid new thing.
Rook is correct. The Adari had been a subject of debate among the scholars of the Qun. We had no evidence. Now we do. We were wrong to send them to the Antam as simple soldiers. And Shathan was right in taking you from us. She succeeded where we failed.
And she died for it.
I'll go check on them. All right. Where'd they go?
Tosh must be very upset. Will you speak with them?
The Canary have to evolve in order to face a new threat from across the sea.
Oh, Tosh. Found him. After all this, if I break my neck climbing up here in the rain, partying, you owe me for this.
I'ma loot this. Translated from Qunlut. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish, per soft soothing throne. I gotta sell this to ghosts to try and get some faction strength.
Hey, Tosh.
All that work. All the ancient Kunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just leave me.
It's okay to miss her.
You're allowed to feel sad that she's gone.
I already cried about her once. I should be done.
I don't think that's how it works.
Like you'd know how it works? You act like you haven't lost anyone.
We're talking about you.
The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shazan was the only one who believed in me. The Kunari want me to help them, protect them. What do I do with that?
Beats me, but it'll be great. Whip him into shape. You tell me.
You're the Adari. It's up to you.
Thanks. We need the Kunari ready for whatever comes next. Whether it's the Devouring Storm or something else. They need to be united.
Most of the Antam broke away from the Qun, including any other Adari.
Then we need to get them back. And the Antam. They don't know how to live outside the Qun.
That's a good start.
I'm gonna make the Qun more like what it's supposed to be. What she taught me it was. I can do that for you. Tama.
Because Tash has embraced being Canary, some former Antam will return to the Qun. Help the Dragon Hunter find the meaning of what burns inside the... Can't read the rest. Words of Fire. The ancient Canary tablets translation proves that the Adari, like Tash, are not a mistake, but were created specifically to fight an ancient threat known as the Devouring Storm. While Tash still mourns, they now know their mother was right about Tash having a higher purpose, and Tash will honor that calling as best they can. Goddamn sequel hooks. And I believe... I've got a codex on the elven. When did I get a codex on the elven? Beyond the Sea, written in Emmeric's careful hand. Balara, I admit to some surprise regarding your interest in travelling overseas. It's rather different from your usual line of inquiry, but I must confess to harbouring some interest in it myself. We assume all ages, glories and calamities originate in Thedas, but what of the larger world? Unfortunately, information remains slim. As far as I can tell, there have been no successful oceanic voyages from Thedas to other lands in recent written history. Whether attempting the feat through pure seamanship or with the aid of magic, hapless sailors have often found themselves turned around until they were right back where they began. There was some trade between the city of Laish and the Vashai during the early Black Age, all one-sided. Our attempts to sail across the Volca Sea to the Vashai homeland were met with failure. There are also legends of expeditions to Amaranth to the east, but they are muddled and contradictory. Some claim it's an untouched, verdant paradise. Others have reported settlements made of crystal and obsidian without a single living soul inhabiting them. I've reached out to some of my more esoteric sources to see if they can help with your inquiries. For the present, however, I'm afraid we live in ignorance of what lies beyond our more familiar seas. Lords of Fortune. Tarlok Itwari, Remembering the Fallen. Hera Ebra... Oh god, it's a bunch of Kunari. I don't know if I'm getting all the words right. This is what I remember. Here's the translation. When you have lived enough, when you go with the tide, when your body falls to dust, please remember me. When I struggle to find my ground, not having you is why. Though I search for you, I know that hope is an illusion. Please speak to me through the dust and the tide. When I struggle blinded, I will remember you. Ancient tablet. Questions my mother would have asked. My mother said language was what separated people from beasts. She had questions that she asked when translating things. Who was this written for? Me. Needed my fire to see it, but also supposed to be shared. Priest thing. Everyone should learn, but only if taking it seriously. What did these people believe about themselves? Liked fire? Made a diary with dragon blood. How did cultural conflicts affect this message? Fighting devouring storm, strong enough to make them come across sea. No big insults, not rallying speech, afraid to talk about them. How do my own perspectives bias my reading? I fight dragons. DS sounds like something to fight. But Tablet said I was made to fight DS, so I should do what feels right. She'd know what it meant. Miscellaneous. Tash's new tablet. I am Tash. I am an Adari, a fire-breathing canary. I am writing this in trade so people can read it. Dragonfire made these words show up. Don't trust anything not hidden that way. Ancient Canary made Adari using dragon blood. Adari helped see and fight an ancient enemy. Ancient Canary fled to this land from across the sea. They got sick and died. The enemy will follow across the sea. Beware the devouring storm. Nev Gallus figured out how to hide these words behind the fire. I owe her drinks at the Cobbled Swan. Words carved on a stone tablet, visible only by dragonfire. I knew it was going to be a chosen one thing. Right, well with that, journal. Meet Balara at the location marked in Arlathan. I'm still missing 3 chests in the Hossberg wetlands. And 1 chest in the necropolis. And loads of chests in Treviso. It doesn't matter. Let's get some more what's next for our companions stuff. All the way over here.
Rook, good to see you.
Wait for nightfall. We're going to finally cross this bridge. Oh no, we're going to bury her brother. Whoops. Whoops. My bad. No, we are going to cross the bridge.
Enna Bellinaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
Sure thing.
We're a team. We stick together, no matter what.
Still, I appreciate it. Anyways, we need to light 3 more braziers. Each one represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used veil fire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
You can do this.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier.
Brazier, I would say.
Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess.
We're finally across this bridge.
You know what else we'll find? On the archive, I mean.
Could be anything, really. It didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. And very, very stubborn.
I only have Balara with me. Storm plus 10. Rarity increase.
Balara,
Hey, Irulan.
look. If you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help.
There's no right way to
They
do
told me
it.
the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
It's messy. It's a first step.
Reclaiming the past was never gonna be easy. But you have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
Brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death is hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird, probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic. Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just...
Strife's over there.
Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
Brazier.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across. The other parts of the world.
Yeah, y'all are leaning into the across the ocean
thing.
thing.
Evan ever left Thedas?
It's a good question.
That's a good question. Who knows how far they traveled?
We've seen their power. I bet they could go anywhere. Maybe there are other elves, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive? and probably free. Okay. On to the next one.
Dude, I think that's the first time they've even talked about the Exalted Marches in this game.
Okay. One more brazier to go.
Brazier.
I'd hoped that the archive might change now that Anaris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So, not so much then.
I had to threaten to send it into an active volcano.
So why are there people waiting after the obstacles?
It's a reminder that on the other side of even the hardest days, people are there for you. I like it. It's literal in a really reassuring way.
Yeah, that's a nice thought. I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Everyone grieves differently. Hey, dude.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
Didn't see a single fast travel point.
Return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say, according to the archive at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
Saving the archive has given Balara words of comfort and given the Dalish back part of their past. Are you okay?
You think you'll be okay?
I didn't think I would be, but I'm okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
Live for you.
It's good you were there for your brother. And now you can live your life for you.
I will. There's so much to do. So much to still learn from the archive. I don't know what our people's future looks like. But now they know their past. And they have a future. I hope you've found peace. Wherever you are now. Dareth, Shiral, and Na Belanaris. Syrian, I love you.
Helped an elven tinkerer find herself in a shattered world.
Obliterate them!
And then the Venatori show up. I got a new codex entry then. Balara has performed the final rites. While she will always mourn him, her spirit is at peace.
How are you doing, Tosh? Sleep well last night?
You were there. You tell me.
Wait, can I not ever go back there? What the fuck, man? There was a door that I couldn't go into. Really? Or does it not open if you don't have Balara with you, maybe? Let's just, Grab Balara. And Lacanis, who is the only one who is not a hero of the Veilguard. Which is worrying. So that was a one-time visit? Oh no. Really? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. You're fucking shitting me, man. Okay. 82% codex. Elvens. Something about the elves. Thoughts on rituals. I keep thinking about the words the archive taught me. What they mean, what they say about who we were. They're close to what the Dailies did, or do, I guess. 3 braziers, each representing a part of the self. But there's a difference there too. The firmament instead of the sky, and the infinite instead of to the earth. And maybe that's the difference. The Dailish ritual is about the now, the earth, the sky, the sea, being present here in the life we have. The Elven ritual is different. I don't think it's worse or better, just different. Less about the here and now, more about, well, everything. And that's humbling and a little scary. From Balara's journal. Balara is a hero of the Veilguard. Which just leaves Lacanis, which is troublesome. Journal. World map. Teven Crows are still nearly maxed, and they're all 3-star. I'm going to go back to the lighthouse. See if anyone wants to talk. Wait. Correspondence from Pa Vollen. Rook, thank you for assisting Avatash. It is unpleasant to admit error, but the Qun requires those of us in the Ashkari, the scholars, to hold ourselves accountable. Marashk, Itwa, Martor, Anan. Without seeing failure, we cannot find success. We are sending envoys to the Antam in Ravane. We will offer to teach them how to be more than just weapons, so that they may live with purpose whether they rejoin the Qun or not. Shathan was not a Tam Masran, but she took on Tam Rassan's job. The name she chose for her new role most closely means the triumph of manners. I do not know that she taught Evatash perfect manners, but she raised an exceptional Qunari nevertheless. Please tell Evatash that Karash is home and healing. Ashkari Istar. We are running out of shit to do. Davrin has something to say. Balara is chatting with Emric. Tash is not in her usual pit, and Harding is chatting with Lacanis. So we might as well go and see it.
Do you think more spirits could ever become elves?
As our world changes over the ages, so do the Fade's inhabitants. I suspect they'd look quite different.
So not, say, elves with wings, like a bird's or a bat's?
It seems unlikely.
Wait, where was... Yeah, in Emmeric's. I thought for a minute, yeah. Tash is in Emmeric's quarters? What's that about?
So you're a skull now?
I refuse to explain my condition yet again to one of Valkaran's roommates.
I have my own room. Hey, is a skull still called a corpse when you're just a skull? Okay, I'll ask Emmerich.
Oh, right. That just leaves... Yeah. Go left to right.
Minrathus, Treviso, the Grey Wardens. Taking down those dragons got us a little payback.
Is that your murder board? Oh Christ. Nearly fell off the world then, kids. Don't worry about it.
Lucanus, the dream where you're being chased by monsters?
Is it the one where you feel like you're stuck in mud, or the one where you just cannot avoid them?
It was the first one. My legs would only move at a snail's pace.
That one's not as bad as the one where I climb a wall and they're already at the top.
I don't think it's possible to get Hero of the Veilguard for Lucanus. So that's upsetting. For me, at least. Hello, bird.
Hi there, boy.
Rook, I had an idea. I figured it's a good time to check in with the Wardens, see how their Griffin training is coming along. How about a trip to the Anderfells?
Sounds like a plan.
It'll be good to see those feathery faces again.
Yep. Destination available, High Anderfells. Because you sent the Griffins to the Anderfells.
How's the training going?
Antoine is training them to fight Darkspawn with the
moment.
Wardens.
Darkspawn have been spotted. The villagers are in trouble. Rally to your positions. Go! Go!
Try please.
Maybe try asking them nicely.
If only I spoke Griffin.
Well, it's mostly just a lot of squawking, unless you've got some ginger wort tea.
What's that?
Nothing you need to worry about.
What's the matter, Antoine? A bird getting the best of you?
Yes, well, the problem is they aren't stupid. They can't see it's not real. They're clever.
And bored. So you mix it up.
Yes. Yes. But how?
Well...
They're going to attack me.
Wait, what's happening?
Look! It's Darkspawn! Get it!
I'm getting dogpiled.
No, 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 no!
That did it.
I got dogpiled by Griffins. Help a fearless warden find his new calling. Plus 100 Grey Warden's strength. Davrin's bond has reached level 10. Griffin Daddy. Griffin Daddy. Oh my days, Griffin Daddy. Okay. He's got 2 skill points. Wicked sick. Wingspan. Yep. Nev and Lucanus really don't like me. Anything at all to be done. I'm missing 10 chests in Treviso. I might just go to Treviso. Oh, missive. What missive? The Griffin's new home. Rook, the Griffin's training going well. We went on patrol the other day and brought Rumptail with us. Suddenly she let out a racket. We weren't sure what it meant, but then she rooted around and uncovered a thread of blight. We followed it and destroyed the blighted boil at the end. Rumptail trotted beside us with her head held high and has taken to following us around since. I don't know how the Wardens first found the Griffins. We share a unique bond with the blight, and perhaps that spreads to one another as well. Subconscious shared understanding? Whatever the case, we may one day fight with them from the skies again, and we'll protect each other no matter the changes ahead. Your friends, Antoine and Evka. Okay, Bollara wants to talk now, and Davrin and Nev are chilling out, and Tash and Harding are, I assume, having a private moment. Good for them. Should we go and intrude on their private moment? Wordy talk episode.
So, Tosh, the way my lyrium magic shows up when
I pick you up and pin you to the wall and bite your shoulder.
Together. When we're together. I just wanted to make sure my lyrium wasn't hurting you.
I'm mostly fireproof.
It's not fire. I'll make sure it's okay next time we're together.
You're gonna have other stuff to think about next time we're togethering.
You're impossible.
Yeah, so... okay, just jump into the void. Not where I wanted to jump, but... at that point, I am never ever going to do a romance with either of them. Ever. Same with Nev and Lucanus. Because they hook up. Be like romancing Garrus or Tally.
Oh, Rook, you're here. Good. I had a question for my story.
Sure. What kind of question?
Oh, well, a personal one, I guess. Maybe not. Never mind.
Oh, come on, I'm curious now.
Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna do this. So I'm having fun. It's different, but neat. And the fighting bits are going well. So's the romance, mostly.
Sounds like all the important stuff.
You've got fighting and romance. What more do you need?
Well, lots of things, really. A plot, pacing, that sort of thing. But most of that's going okay so far.
So, what did you want to ask then?
It's my hero. I know who they are, what they look like, all of that. But I can't figure out the why.
Why what?
Why they do it. Risk it all. Save the world. Well, you're a hero. I mean, a real one.
So are you.
So why are you doing all this?
I'm not sure. Someone has to. Redemption, I guess.
Well, I've done some things in my past I'm not proud of. Nothing too terrible, but some of it was bad. And I figure I need to make that right.
I wish I could be like that.
You are.
Facing danger, caution to the wind.
But that's pretty much exactly what you do.
Thank you, Rook.
All the time.
Sure, because I have to. And I'm scared the whole time.
Everyone's scared sometimes. It's what you do with the fear that counts. Facing it, fighting through it, that's what a hero does.
I guess so. It's hard to think of it that way. We are going up against a god. Multiple gods, actually. That feels heroic. To me, at least. And we're saving the world.
Pretty special.
Not a lot of people can say that. Couple of dozen at most.
Never thought I'd be one of them. But maybe let's wait to celebrate until it's over. Anyways, I should get back to it. Writing. Thanks, Rook. That helped a lot.
I like how we have a character who just writes fan fiction in their off time. The Randy Dowager Quarterly Annual. An extra thick annual edition of the Suspect Quarterly. The Randy Dowager puts a bow on the year by giving us the illustrated Inquisition Exposed, being a modern epic of love, betrayal, breaches torn, and the eternal struggle between concerns mortal and passions mysterious. An artfully branching romantic narrative that encourages the bibliophile to self-insert or guide a friend. The Randy Dowager, exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says, a page-turner, quickly flicked, describing both issue and reader. 5 scowls fluttered in shock out of 5. RD. Well shit, that's it, isn't it? We are... fucking bingo. So, in that case, I'm gonna go to the wetlands, because we're missing stuff there. Yeah, the griffins are here. What am I missing? I'm missing a super chest and 2 regular chests. That there. That is something. Look at the burbs.
You look settled. You like it here? Good.
Hey, Stormwing.
Okay, let's run for more practice.
The Griffins have made themselves at home.
We'll make sure it's a good one.
Where are you from, Evka? Not here.
Orzammar, the Dwarven Tig, an underground city. I left to join the Grey Wardens. The sky was huge. Turns out rain is terrible. Sparrows, though. I liked them. I liked a lot of what I found after.
What did you do before you were a warden?
Oh, I was a servant in a country home. Being attacked by darkspawn, that's rare in Orlais. The other servants got away. I got blighted.
The others got away because you distracted the Darkspawn. And it was days before anyone found you.
Before you found me. We would not have met otherwise.
Hammer's your favorite weapon?
It hits hard, and doesn't get dull or lodged in bone.
Ooh, yeah. Good thinking.
You know the griffin with the shorter ears? She likes me best.
She's the extra chirpy one.
Yeah.
Figures.
Davrin, I'm helping take care of the griffins.
They'll trust you. Make sure you earn it.
I will.
Two normal chests and 1 super chest. Is that open now? That's the only other thing. We're just going to fast travel there and just see. I don't think it is. I think that's like a gap or something. Let's have a look. Turn to face my right. I'm pretty sure it's just nothing there. I'm just going to run past everyone.
Time to fight.
clear.
There is something on the other side of that. There's nothing here. There is more to this bit, but I'm not sure. I don't know, man. There's this. Look, we're missing 2 chests, and there's an entire like that goes somewhere. Like that goes somewhere. There is an up to there. I don't know how to access it. Right, one last place to check then would be Treviso. See if there's any exclamation marks. Nope. Okay, back to the lighthouse then. Anyone want to talk? Balara and Harding are chatting. Nev and Davrin are chatting. Lacanus and Tash are chatting. I think, honestly, we're gonna have to just 35 to 45, well 49. We're gonna have to investigate that blighted pathway. I think that's going to be it. Now Lacanus, I think, is going to be up there, and we might get some more, you know, necro interrogation stuff.
I can't demand your repentance, Johanna, but perhaps reflection beckons.
Reflection? On trying to fix the great failure of Navarra? The finest necromancers in the world, and what do we teach them? To loiter down in the necropolis. Navarra could be an empire. We could raise armies of corpses to slay our enemies and conquer new shores!
Aye.
Could make us another Tevinter.
Nonsense. I'm sure we'd do better.
I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do the crossroads thing. So who's where? Harding and Balara are there. Are they gossiping? Like gossipy gossipers?
Did you get it? Get what? The gift basket as an apology for prying, you know, about you and Tosh. What exactly was in the basket? Oh, you know, things. I can't remember now that you ask. Balara. Well, oils, mostly. And chocolate. I would have remembered an oil and chocolate basket.
If we get a line from Tash where they say, oh, I found this basket full of oil and chocolate and I just ate it, that would be hilarious. No, everyone's in here. I don't know what to do about Lacanus, man.
You would have let Sam walk.
If that's what he wanted, didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil? That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
Tosh, Harding keeps asking me what your favorite foods are.
Why is she asking you?
I think she wants to surprise you with something.
But you told me. It's not a surprise now.
I'm pretty sure whatever Harding makes will be surprising no matter what.
Yeah, it's gonna suck if Lacanus dies specifically because of... Right. We're gonna have to go down there, man. It's gonna be some sort of super dragon. Objectively, we know this. Before we do, where was the merchant? The merchant was here. So we wanna fast travel to here and go and see if we can get the crow's strength up by selling stuff to the corpse merchant. Spirit merchant. Okay, that's not you. It's this one? Wait. Wait, what? So it's actually the shadow dragons who are the weakest.
You okay? You warm enough out here?
I'm fine. It's no colder out here than usual. Why? Wait, were you gonna get me a coat or something?
Maybe. If you needed one.
What if you were my coat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so investigate the blighted pathway. We could get another Elganon memory down here as well while we're at it.
The voices again.
But surely the knowledge you gained.
My champions offered themselves willingly. More works of precision laid low before finding their full potential.
You will have new subjects in recompense, whatever you wish.
Rook's dearest warden. He is half blighted already. I'll see if I could make him crave griffin flesh.
Inspired. Consider it done.
Ignore them. We're taking these bastards down before they ever get the chance.
That's a pretty good fuck you, though. Like, NGL. It's this pathway, right? Because this is where we bitched out. I bitched out last time, so next time it says Recommended 35 to 45. And I'm level 49, so whatever it is, it'll give me a rough fight, but it should be some fun, right? I'm guessing it's a super dragon of some kind.